Welcome to BMS Tech Idea. In this session, we will learn routing and VLAN commands used in Cisco networks. You'll see how to create VLANs, configure trunk links, and enable routing between networks using simple CLI commands. Let's quickly understand these routing commands. First, IP route, followed by the network number, subnet mask, and next hop IP address or exit interface. This command sets a static route in the IP routing table, giving you manual control over traffic paths. Next, router RIP. This enables the routing information protocol and takes you into router configuration mode. Inside router configuration mode, use network followed by the IP address. This tells RIP which network should be advertised to other routers. Version 2. This ensures the router sends and receives only RIP version 2 packets, supporting classless routing and better efficiency. And that's how you configure both static and dynamic routing quickly and effectively. Next, no auto summary. This command disables automatic classful summarization. It's very important when your network uses different subnet masks. Next, default information originate. This command generates and advertises a default route into RIP, allowing other routers to use this router as a gateway to unknown networks. Now, passive interface, followed by the interface name. This stops RIP updates from being sent out of that interface, but the network is still advertised. Great for security and reducing unnecessary traffic. Show IP RIP database. This command displays the contents of the RIP routing database, helping you verify what routes RIP has learned. And that's how you control, secure, and verify your RIP configuration like a pro. Next, IP NAT inside or IP NAT outside. This command is configured under interface mode. It tells the router which interface belongs to the inside network and which one connects to the outside network. Next, IP NAT inside source, followed by an access list in the interface with the keyword overload. This enables dynamic NAT with PAT, allowing multiple internal devices to share one public IP address. That's port address translation in action. Now, IP NAT inside source static, followed by the local IP and global IP. This creates a permanent one-to-one mapping between a private address and a public address. And finally, use show IP NAT translations. This lets you verify all active NAT mappings in real time. That's how you configure and verify NAT on a Cisco router. Powerful and essential for real-world networking. Let's jump into VLAN configuration. First, VLAN, followed by the VLAN ID. This command creates a new VLAN and takes you into VLAN configuration mode. Next, switch port access VLAN followed by the VLAN number. This assigns a specific VLAN to that interface. Now, switch port trunk encapsulation.1q. This command specifies 802.1q encapsulation on a trunk link, enabling VLAN tagging. And switch port access. This command configures the interface as an access port, meaning it carries traffic for only one VLAN. And that's how you start building VLANs on a Cisco switch. Next, VLAN ID name VLAN name. This command allows you to assign a custom name to your VLAN, making network management easier and more organized. Next, switch port mode access. This sets the interface to access mode. An access port carries traffic for only one VLAN and sends untagged frames. Now, switch port mode trunk. This configures the interface as a trunk port. A trunk port carries traffic for multiple VLANs and uses tagging to identify each VLAN. And finally, switch port trunk encapsulation.1q or switch port trunk encapsulation. This command ensures the trunk uses 802.1q tagging for VLAN identification. And that's how you fully configure access and trunk ports on a Cisco switch. Next, switch port trunk encapsulation.1q. This command defines the trunk encapsulation type. .1q is the IEEE standard used for VLAN tagging. Next, switch port trunk allowed VLAN ID. This command controls which VLANs are allowed to pass through the trunk link. Very useful for improving security and reducing unnecessary traffic. Now, switch port trunk native VLAN ID. This sets the native VLAN for the trunk port. Traffic in the native VLAN is sent untagged across the trunk. And finally, encapsulation.1q VLAN ID. This command is typically used in router subinterfaces for inter-VLAN routing. It maps a VLAN ID to a specific subinterface. And that's how trunk and inter-VLAN routing configuration works. And that's it for VLAN configuration and trunking commands. Now you know how to create VLANs, assign ports, configure trunks, and verify everything like a network professional. But wait, we're not done yet. In the next video, we're going to learn DHCP configuration commands on Cisco devices, how to create a DHCP pool, assign default gateway, set DNS, exclude IP addresses, and automatically assign IPs to your clients. If you want to master complete network setup from VLAN to IP assignment, you definitely don't want to miss that one. So make sure you subscribe to BMS Tech Idea, like this video, and turn on notifications. See you in the next video where we configure DHCP like a pro.